5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The sun is setting here in Texas, but it's still hot there in Arizona as we take it back to NRCHA Kimes Ranch Derby. This is the EQN Sports, powered by Holiday Auto Group. Of course, we're guessed up with Ranch Fuel. And we are happy to be joined here with Debbie and DJ Crafton. We're going to go to the Colorado Cowgirls joining us. Ladies, thank you so much for hanging out.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah. So, mother, daughter, or sisters? What do we got going here?
I like the sisters.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know how
Absolutely.
to charm someone.
So much great energy, guys. There's there's no mystery as to why you're successful. You enjoy doing it. Tell us a little bit. I'm going to go to DJ first. Tell us about your day and how this event gone for you, DJ.
It was pretty good. Coming into the pen, this cow jumped out. I was a little spicy cow, but I had a bunch of confidence in my horse, so it went well.
So you're 14 years old, and of course you've got a great mama that's been competing and got everything. How does she balance you out?
I don't really know, actually. She just does. She's good at that job.
Yeah, well, she's very kind and she knows the deal. Let's take a look at your run today. You marked a 2:21.5. Let's go to that video and see. Break this one down for us. Give us everything, your play-by-play.
Well, when I came in here, this cow was getting spicy. I knew my horse is good, so I'm not here.
Yeah.
He was really good right there. Wow. I haven't watched my video yet. But he gets over there. He's in position this whole time. Like, I felt like I could, get off and he would do this job by himself. He felt great. Went over there. This cow is being, very challenging, but we're doing great. There's a part where right there is when...
How do you when you see that happening? What's the first thing you do? Whoa or go? What's
It's
what's
like a mix. It's like a mix.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it depends. I feel like right here that cow was right under my neck, but my horse did not back down. That's one thing about him. He does not back down.
Just calm, cool, and collected. Tell us a little bit more about this horse.
This is only my third show with him. I won the Derby on him in McCook, Nebraska, and he's just been a nice horse. I've started riding him in February, and then we went to Vegas. Vegas was an all right show for our first show. Then we came to McCook. McCook was very good, and then we came here and won the Derby here. So it's been a great horse.
It's impressive. Now there goes, everybody sees the rewards. Nobody ever sees what it takes to get here. How much time do you put in, would you say, a week getting ready to compete?
I have no idea, but it's a lot.
Day in and day out?
Every day. All
no
the hours.
Off days?
No.
Yeah. Is there anything else you like to do outside of the arena?
No.
There's nothing else?
No.
And that's good.
That's where I like to be. That's
what time do you guys get started in the morning when you're at home?
Probably 7 or 8, I think. Something like that.
And what are kind of some of your aspirations? I know your mom has set that bar pretty high, and we'll get to that here in a little bit, but what are your own goals?
I want to be $1 million rider like my mama here. Sooner than later.
That is so cool. That is so cool. Well, she knows the path forward, and let's go ahead and talk to your mom. Debbie?
Yes, sir.
The second non-pro to reach $1 million. You're over that mark by about $69,000. What does it take? I know obviously it's winning, but I mean, to put something together like that, how long did it take to hit that mark?
The $1 million mark.
Yes.
It took me about 7 years.
That's
what
incredible.
It took me. Yeah, it was incredible. But it was just a lot of horses and a lot of horse showing, and so it I had a lot of success. I've had a lot of good horses and just very devoted and driven. So it's just come together.
Well, and there's you got to have some of that, I guess, if a person wants to say luck or whatever. But I've never been a big fan of coincidences because a person puts in the work and it starts to pay off. When you go and take a look at those horses and maybe the shows, do you take into consideration? Is there a feel of what horse you're going to take, or is it what do you see in those horses that maybe no? It's got to be a nuance of some sort with the experience that you've had.
Yeah, so like the horses that I could bring to this premier events, if it's Derby horses, I show so many because I own them primarily, and I just feel that it's my duty if I feel that they are good enough to be a premier event horse. So like here, I showed 5 Derby horses, and I just felt that 3 of them are 5-year-olds. Actually, 4 of them were 5-year-olds. So, they only have 2 years at this show as a Derby horse. So I just, if I have them, I feel that it's my job to bring them if they're good enough. And I'm blessed enough to have some really good horses. And then I've rode so many of them, I can adapt to a lot of different styles and get along.
And now you've got DJ right here and always watching and always soaking in all the wisdom that you have gained throughout the years. How exciting is it to watch her and listen to her break down a run the way she just did?
Oh, that's
and
exciting.
To actually compete at that level,
Right.
It's fantastic.
It is. It's she has always been a little hand from the moment she was little and entered in the pen. She just had such a presence about her on a horse. But to watch her continue to evolve and now riding Derby horses, she's got a 3-year-old that she'll show this year, at Fort Worth in the pre-fraternities leading up to that. So it's really exciting. It's really fun to watch her come on the way she has and then to love it the same way that I do. It makes it fun. We have a lot of fun going up and down the road.
You guys have. I'd like to know all those conversations going up and down the road, and I'm sure there's a lot of strategy there. But you have to do a big day as well, and let's get into some of into that herd work. Let's take a look at that run and see what how this all came together.
Yeah, so this is Fan Levitt Hooters. He's been an incredible horse for me. Had a really good run here. I was second out, and generally I won't go pick cows, but these particular cattle, we kind of had our eye on a couple that we thought would be good for this horse, and I went and cut those. And this horse is very smart about a cow and just reads a cow really well and gives me a ton of confidence in the herd.
And as we watch this go to work, what do you know in your mind exactly? Well, this is where we're going to be, because where'd they mark you here?
They marked me a 17.5 here, and
okay.
I think I could have been more. That cow carried me off right there a little bit, and I think that's kind of what, when I rode out of the pen, I'm thinking I'm a 19 or a 20. But like I said, that cow ran off to that wall a little bit, so that would have dropped me down just a hair. But the horse was just so good and so dynamic. And here, my big old fat butt starts to get a little loose. And anyway, it's not showing as much as it felt like. But there I got a little loose. But yeah, he was, he was
how's
good.
that horse bred?
So he's by Smooth as a Cat, and he's out of a daughter dual ray.
Okay, impressive. And let's go take a look at the rein now. Rein side of things. Let's take a look at this run.
Yeah, so I was just, we had a good herd work. This horse is a fence horse. So my job, what I had in mind here is let's just go be really smooth in the rein work. And man, he just showed up.
Just those transitions. Yeah,
He just showed up. He was so good.
Well, how excited are you for the rest of the week? And how are you going to prepare? Is there anything you're going to do different? Is there any strategies you're going to take leading up to the weekend?
I'm just going to show my horse and love him while I do it. So I've had a lot of success on that horse. I know him well. He knows me. And so we're just going to go horse show and see where it plays out.
Well, that's going to be great. Now, DJ, when you're competing, what's going through your mind? Do you have, what kind of self-talk do you have going on? And do you listen to any music before you go in?
I do not listen to music, but if it's a song that I know while I'm showing, I usually sing it while I'm showing, like in my head. And then the other part of me, like, I'm thinking smooth, set your horse up to be the best he can.
Perfect. And Debbie, what about you? Do you have any pregame time?
Yeah, no, I just, I try to keep everything like it is for me at home, I guess. I mean, you know where their weak spots are, you know where their strong points are. You're going to capitalize on the strong, and just prepare each individual how I feel, whether one needs to be out a little longer, if this one doesn't need to be out as long. I don't generally. I guess I'll listen to music maybe before fence work. Kind of depends. It's not a go-to, but I like to get a little pumped up before the fence work. But yeah, just showing each horse to the best of their ability.
Well, ladies, thank you for joining us. We do wish you the best of luck. Thank you for sharing your insight. Being champions, DJ, we're excited to watch how your career blossoms. Ladies, awesome smiles. Thank you for being here, and thank you for exciting us and being part of such an amazing event. And we want to say thanks to all of you that are tuned in watching right here at EQN Sports, powered by Holiday Auto Group. And of course, we are gassed up with Ranch Fuel. Be sure to keep an eye right here on this channel, and hopefully we'll get to see you ladies again real soon.
Yes, thank you for having us.
Thank you.
All right. Well, best of luck. And fans, we will see you down the road.